everybody, it's Cody, Dixieland RC here. So today we're going to talk about tools. Who doesn't like tools? Everybody loves tools. I love having all the tools I can imagine to have. Today we're going to talk about all the new stuff that's out. I've got a couple of different variations of pricing of tools. I've got the Reefs, I've got MIP, Power Hobby's new tool set with a handle, Tamiya's new tool set as well, and of course my handle and a couple of other things as well. Just going to go over a bunch of different stuff and give you an idea of what it is you may want. Everybody's got their own options and their own what they really kind of want to buy and what they want to purchase and spend and things like that. And I get that and I understand all of that. And somebody doesn't want to spend $50 on the Reefs unit. They want to spend $20. You know, it's always a good idea to buy once, cry once kind of deal. But I mean, it's nice to have a bunch of different options of different kinds of tools. And that's why I'm here. I have all the options. I try and have all the options I can for you guys so you know what you can have and what's available, what's out there, that kind of deal. So I'm going to come around. Of course, while I've been talking here, you've seen all the stuff that I got here. So we'll talk about each one individually, talk about each set individually, and then I'll go over the ones that I actually stock, that I keep in stock majority of the time, that you can actually purchase. So, and I'll have links in the description below for every single one of these that I actually sell, and I'll be sure and say what I actually sell out of all that process anyway. So hang tight, we'll come around from above and you can check it all out. All right, so we're back. So we're going to talk about each one of these little individual deals. So first off, I've got it's a little Hobby Details set. It's like a 1.5, 2, 2.5, and a 3 mini. They're not very long, not very big. I've got the 2 mil here only because I wanted to show how tight it is this is a brand new K&K bolt, button head bolt. So just want to see how tight it is inside of that. Now, of course, this doesn't really matter because this gets wore out over time anyway. So, you know, and of course I've got my Turnigi, whatever you want to say it. I've had this since 2009, I think, somewhere around that area. I mean, it's just as loose. I mean, it's, you know, it's all whatever. So those two don't matter. I don't keep either one of those in stock. I just wanted to show you something that I had. Then we'll talk about my Dixieland RC handle. This fits all 1/4-inch bits, mainly, you know, like MIP bits fit in here perfect. It's a locking handle as well, and it's magnetic, so that's good. Also, the Power Hobby bits will fit in there as well, you know, just like all the others. Pretty cool there. These are $18. It's a great little tool, good little thing to have in your pocket. I've got a couple left in stock. I'll have more soon. And then I also have more of the 4-in-1 ones that you take off the cap in the back, and you could put, there was 4 hex units in there. Now, let's talk about Tamiya. Now, everybody knows Tamiya makes a bunch of wild, crazy, weird things and stuff like that. Well, they've come out with a toolkit. This is new. This is brand new, actually. I got one of the first ones that come out. Somehow I lucked up finding this, and I decided to get one. So, of course, it's in the, you know, it's in Japanese. In Tamiya fashion, it is very odd, and the way they've made it is very strange as well. But we'll talk about the handle. Of course, it's a weird shaped handle. It's nice. It's soft. But these bits, it comes with a 1.5, a 2, 2.5, 5.5 nut driver, 7mm nut driver, a PH2 and a 3, and a flathead. PH2 and a 3 meaning Phillips head screws. I think that's a PH2. Yeah, I think that's a 2. Anyway, so it's designed really strangely, mainly because of how, let's use the 2 so we can check the bolt here. Now, this could technically be used by hand as well, which is nice. It's a decent little triangle style deal there. But it fits in here. Now, it goes in there, and then it snaps in. Now, it's not super, super tight, but it does hold itself in there well. You can hear it, listen. So it goes in there pretty decent. Now, the other side of it is you can use this part at the end of the handle here, and it goes in and it locks in the same way. So now you've got some, you know, you can use some torque if you need to have that. I mean, this is cool. I don't think this is really something you should have on the trail with you or carrying it to an event with you to have at your truck, at your table or whatever. I don't think this is really what that was designed for. This was designed with this case to sit at your house, on your table, your craft table at your house, or whatever it is you're doing, wherever you build your stuff at. And this is mainly designed for Tamiya kits, because Tamiya kits still have some Phillips head screws in them as well when you go to build. So, so let's check and see the tightness of this 2 mil. I mean, it's just as tight as the others. So I don't really think that's really something we should be too worried about, to be honest with you. Like I say, this is pretty much to be what you want it to have. I've got these in stock. These are about $29, I think, for the set, and this is a pretty decent set. I think really for your house, this is probably a good idea if you don't already have a ton of other stuff as well. Now, another new thing out from Power Hobby is this Power Hobby 1/4 inch bit set with their aluminum handle. It is a decent little, let me find the 2 mil here. Where's that? It's 2.5. It has a 1.5, 2, 2.5, and a 3 mil set. You can get these bits by themselves as well if you want them. They're only $24.95. This set with the handle is $29.95. Decent little set. This is magnetic in here, so that puts out the magnet this way. But here's where the odd thing comes in. The way this goes in there, so it's in there, but it's very, very tight. It's almost like it locks in there. There's some kind of lock mechanism in there, but I don't really know if that's actually true, because you don't have to push it. Well, you kind of do have to push it. It didn't a second ago there. So I think the magnet holds it in as well, but I think it's just so tight in here that it does that, because it does that with the MIPs as well, so whatever. Anyway, it does have an opening at the end here. You cannot put these bits in there. They will not fit. The handle, the cap won't go down because it fits. You see how it comes out that way? So it's not exactly perfect for that. And of course the magnet holds it in as well. So it's not really the best option for that. So this kit, this setup here is pretty decent. This would be a good one to have in your trail bag or things like that. For $29.95, it's hard to beat. And like I say, this 2 mil is pretty dang tight as well. It's actually tighter than any other one that I have. So that doesn't necessarily mean anything either, but still. And of course, we've got MIP. That's the next step. This is just my 1.5. They have this in a kit. It's 1.5, 2, 2.5. And also you get, of course you can get speed bits as well. 1.5, 2, 2.5 as a kit. The kit with all 3 of these is $45. The bits I think are $42 or somewhere around that area for the set. Everybody knows about these MIPs, made in America, cut, they're ground out of one piece of steel. They're, these I've had these for a couple of years. They're a little loose, but it's whatever. These are everybody wants these. I don't blame you. These are great. They're fantastic. They work really good, and they are expensive, but they're fantastic once you use them. They fit in this 1/4 inch tool. They fit in my gun. They fit in my snap-on gun. Perfect. I mean, I use these to death. These get used daily for me. I love them. So, again, it's what you want to spend. It's what you want to buy. It's all up to you. Now, we're going to get into the next thing. This is a fan favorite. Everybody loves these. The Reefs tool set, the multi-shield tool, or shield multi-tool, excuse me. Comes in a cool little carrying case. They're $48.99 for the set. I've got these in stock as well. So it comes with a little Reefs branded little carrying case. You can lock it in here and put it in your pocket if you wanted to have this big old thing in your pocket. That's fine as well. It has a screw-on lid that fits all bits in it. You put them in there and you can tighten it down. It is a waterproof lid as well. It has a little O-ring in it, so when you tighten it down, it keeps water from coming in. That's really cool, but I still think you get water in from here, depending on all that. But it's cool. It's a 1.5, 2, 2.5, and a 3. Then you get a 5.5 and a 7 mil nut driver as well. So it's a 6-piece kit. That's pretty cool. It's nice. It's good to go. Now, my only gripe with this thing is it is not a 1/4 inch bit. So it only fits this tool and this tool only. It does not fit in a, it will, of course it's not going to fit in that. So it's not going to fit in your speed gun or none of that. So that's the only downside to me. In my opinion, that makes it not as great. Now this handle is fantastic. It's got his Reefs little emblem in here. It's a nice beefy handle. When you have all the bits together, inside of this thing. It does put a little bit of weight to it. Let's put it together and see. I mean, that's a pretty heavy unit. I mean, you know, compared to, I mean, it's not much difference really. This is a pretty nice solid one as well, the Power Hobby. So again, this is one of those things that it's up to you, and if you like it, you know, have at it. It's great. I do have these in stock. Like I said, all these that I showed you right here at the end, the Tamiya, the Power Hobby, and the MIPs I have in stock. I keep all that in stock. The other cheap stuff, I don't try not to keep too much of that in stock because, I mean, I know as well as you know, they're not the greatest things in the world. So I don't have them in stock, you know, so that's the way it goes. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you all the different kinds of tools that are out there available. Of course, this is nothing compared to what's actually out there. There's way more brands. Dynamite's got some stuff. I think Horizon's got their own tools. Everybody's got a tool set, so to speak, even myself. So, you know, it's really up to you guys and what you want. So that's it, and thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, tell your friends, share, the whole deal. This was not meant to bash on one brand any more than the other. I like them all. I'm a tool guy. I love tools. I love buying tools. I love having tools. I love having all the different kinds. I love it. This is, you know, great to have as many as possible that you can choose from. So really it's up to you and what you want to do. So have at it and happy trailing, and we'll see you next time.